Ugh. Oh, we finally made it. The Northern Summit. I wonder what's up there. I wonder if there's any secrets. I wonder what fish we can catch. This is most likely going to be our toughest challenge yet, and I've got a feeling it's going to be quite a tough one as well. So fingers crossed we can get all the way to the top. But first, we need to go ahead and start off right at the bottom, right at base camp, where there's this dude, which is selling a basic oxygen tank, which I'm going to guess we are definitely going to need when we get higher and higher. Oh, and it looks like this part of the mountain now, guys, has a temperature and an oxygen mask gauge, which, if we go ahead and stand next to a fire, fills that up. And if we go ahead and refill, fills our other bar up. And it was quite a long just walk up here, but there's a beginner oxygen tank over here. And I think that's going to give us more oxygen, so we should probably equip that over the other one. And for some reason, I can't equip our beginner oxygen tank, so we'll just leave it like that. But there is a brand new rod that we could go ahead and buy, which is the avalanche rod. Here are the stats, and let's go ahead and purchase that. Not too bad. There's also a pickaxe that we can purchase, so we need to go ahead and pick that up as well. This might come in handy in a little bit. But that's that for the very first base camp, so let's continue our ascent. I'm gonna guess we need to find campfires as we go through this, and there's gonna be quite a few little bits here and there. So let's just keep going up and up and up, and we can always come back down pretty easily to explore other bits. Oh no. Oh no! I didn't make it. Okay, well this time it allowed us to equip our new oxygen tank, so that might allow us to get a little bit further. But all that I can see here is a random present and a random ladder, so I'm kind of curious what this present does, and I've got a feeling these were assets that were just kind of misplaced and left here. But we need to go find the spawn point guy over here as well, because I didn't set my spawn last time. Oh my god, I am so cold right now. I hope there's a campfire somewhere around here, because this is getting rough. Where's the nearest campfire? No way there's not a campfire. Oh my god, there it is, just up there. Okay, avalanche warning? What do you mean avalanche warning? Get me to the campfire. Oh my god, now I'm panicking. That's better. So now we're at the very next spot. There is a brand new fishing rod, which is called the Summit Fishing Rod, which we can't actually buy because this game is incredibly glitchy right now. And then there is the intermediate oxygen tank, and we definitely need to get that, and we definitely need to equip it. But guess what? We can't equip that because all the equipping stuff is extremely glitchy right now. So this is not very good to start off with. I really need to find a spawn point setter because I can't be bothered to do that full run again. Okay, well, I've just went ahead and climbed all the way back up, and we still can't buy this summit rod. Oh my goodness. Okay, but at least we managed to equip our new oxygen tank on our back there. I have actually just got word that they're going to be adding NPCs that allow you to set your spawn pretty soon. For some reason, they forgot that, so we're just going to wait out. But in the meantime, there is a winter cloak that we can go ahead and buy over here. So let's go ahead and sell our inventory. And then let's go ahead and find our winter cloak. And let's go ahead and equip that. Okay, that's not what I thought it'd look like. But this is going to keep us nice and warm. Well, I hope it will anyway. So let's try ascend to the next spot. We'll have to come back for this fishing rod when they go ahead and fix a bunch of stuff. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and fill up on our oxygen. And let's continue our ascent up this mountain. I feel like once we get to the top and we can unlock all the cool upgrades, it might make getting up and down this mountain a little bit easier. Oh, I think we're actually getting to the top now. Oh, wait. Is this the top of the mountain? This is looking a bit crazy, but I've got a feeling we are now at the top of the mountain. Not as tall as I thought it'd be, but there is this glider over here that I really, really want to go ahead and buy, because apparently this glider is now an advanced glider. So we're going to put our old glider away that we don't need anymore. And this advanced glider, well, allows us to move around so much faster. And this winter coat keeps us nice and warm. So it's all good in the hood. But here we are over in the next section. Well, I should say next section. At the top of the mountain where there is these crystals. Where it looks like we need to find crystals around the mountain and place them in these spots that'll ignite maybe like a puzzle, maybe like a maze down here, which would be super, super sweet. But it looks like there is one more ladder up there. So let's just go to the very, very tip of the mountain. And just in case there's something extra, because I want another oxygen tank. I don't like how my oxygen's still going down. I kind of want an unlimited oxygen tank. Oh, well, that's a shame. There's a ladder that takes you up here, but you can't actually get any higher. What? That's a bit of a pointless ladder. That's kind of like just baited me there. Oh, here we go. I must have missed this one. Advanced oxygen tank. I completely missed that one. Can we go ahead and equip it? No, of course we can't. We've got to wait for the update to come out for them to fix this as well. Now, the only downside about being up here is there's no oxygen refills, like, anywhere, which isn't very good, and I can't equip my better oxygen tank. So we're going to go ahead and jump down the mountain. Are we really? Nope. We're going to fall down the mountain. Not alive. This mountain's driving me insane. I wish they would just patch these bugs. Oh my goodness. They've finally added these innkeepers. Yes. Okay. Well, now I can finally stay here. I'm going to hope there's more as we progress up the mountains. Oh, we could also buy this fishing rod now as well. Let's go ahead and buy the Arctic rod there as well. Also, they added these innkeepers, but it just hasn't seemed to work for me. So I'm right back at the bottom once again, which isn't much good at all. I've also just discovered something. With the pickaxe we bought before, I'm pretty sure, yeah, as you can see, every time we mine these bits of ice, we can actually get what's inside these bits of ice now, which I think might be used for the top bit. I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and get rid of this. Blue energy crystal, of course, we need to go ahead and get that. So let's go ahead and just favorite that, because I've got a feeling we're definitely going to need that. Oh, and out of curiosity, I've got a feeling we might be able to mine this to pull this lever as well. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, we can. Okay, right, let's go ahead and mine this. This pickaxe is super, super useful. Okay, right, there we go. We have managed to get through. It looks like the light from my lantern is melting the ice. Oh, it is. I knew this little fairy lantern would come in useful sometime. There we go. Right, so now we are melting all the ice. Can we go ahead and pull this lever? We can. So let's go ahead and activate this. Oh, okay, little cutscene by the looks of it. Oh, we had a whole ass cutscene just to pull a lever. Oh, no. All right, and this should be our last lever. We have been trekking across the full mountain too many times to find all these levers. Trust me, it's taken way too long, to the point where I just searched up a YouTube video to find my last couple. But there we go. Let's go ahead and activate this last lever, the cutscene that actually matters this time. And if you can see, there is a bunch of something. And look at this. Look how awesome this looks. Here we go. Here is the Ice Rauper's Rod. Here are all the stats. 50% lure speed, 60% luck, 0.15 control, 20% resilience, and 75,000 kg. And let's go ahead and buy that rod. That is another one added to the collection, which is really good. So we are getting a bunch of brand new rods, all looking nice, all looking good. However, I want to go ahead and grab the best rod in the game, and the one rod that we haven't quite bought yet. So first things first, let's go ahead and buy the rod, which we couldn't buy before, and let's go ahead and get the summit rod. Now for the next rod, we need to travel up and down the mountain once again, collecting different color crystals. There are 4 different colors corresponding to the 4 different totems at the top of the mountain. Collect all 4 of these, and we open the secret room to get the best rod in the game. So that's exactly what we go ahead and do next. We trek up and down this mountain. My legs are going to be super tired by the end of this video to collect these 4 crystals. I swear to God, I give up on this game. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I've climbed this mountain way too many times. All right, so we are on to our final energy crystal here. So first things first, we are definitely setting our spawn up here because it's been taking a little while. The next step we need to go ahead and do is talk to this adventurer over here. Let's go ahead and talk about the final shard. And then we need to go ahead and hit up these locations. So the first spot is over at Moosewood, and the first button is just behind the leaderboards over here. So we're going to go ahead and press that button and turn it green. The next one is over at Ancient Isles, right by the lighthouse over here, and it's just behind the stone rod, where we can go ahead and press that. And the next button is just at the top of... No, it's not. Well, it is, but I'm not. Alright, so the next button is just at the top of Snowcap Island, but right next to the quest over here, and it's just over here. So let's go ahead and turn that button green. So the next one is over at Rosslip Bay, just over by this fella at the campfire, and we can go ahead and press the button just on the side of his log over here. And last but certainly not least, we are at the top of this tower at Forsaken Shores, where we're going to press our very last button. And now, guys, we've got to go ahead and climb that mountain for like the 1000th time today. I'm sick of this mountain by now. All right, so finally, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I didn't think you'd find it. I'll just pay you 250 grand for this red crystal over there. How much? I've just spent 500. I feel like I've just been scammed a little bit. But anyway, so now we've got all these crystals. We're going to go ahead and place them all in the, well, corresponding colors. So the blue crystal comes over to the blue, the yellow crystal will come over to the yellow, and the green will come over to the green. Which is really, really cool because now we've just made a massive light show at the top of the mountain. And that's it. Or is it? Something must have opened and it's probably really close. Now, from the YouTube video I've watched, apparently it's just off the back of here. So let me quickly go ahead and deploy my glider, and I think it's just in this little section down here. And I think this is where we're going to go ahead and get the quote-unquote best rod in the game. I'm not actually too sure if it is the best rod in the game. Somebody comment down below to me, is it the best rod in the game? And what enchant should I get on this rod? Well, I will go ahead and get an enchant in this video. I'll probably do my own research. But as you can see, here is the Heavens rod. And I'm not going to lie, it looks gorgeous. Just look at the state of this rod. However, it is going to go ahead and cost you 1.75 mil for these stats. 225% luck, by the way. That is ridiculous. I'm so happy I saved up an absolute ton of money. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and equip this. The Heaven's Rod, a heavenly rod with glowing floating parts and a divine halo, emitting mythical particles and celestial animations. What does that mean? I have no idea, but it looks really, really cool nevertheless. Alright, so over at the enchanting section, and by the looks of it, I think I'm going to be looking for either a quality or a hasty when we do this one. Just so we can speed up the time fishing, because it is a little bit slow, the lure speed. It takes a little bit of time, and it takes a few too many clicks for my liking. So I'm going to go for one of those, just something to increase all of that. So fingers crossed we can go ahead and get one of these. We've got enough of these enchant relics to almost guarantee ourselves one of those. So let me quickly blast through all of these, and I'll catch you guys once I get quality or hasty. Hey, right, there we go. Finally got ourselves hasty. That took a few too many relics for my liking, but now we should have a pretty fast fishing rod to go ahead and fish with. So with our really, really good fishing rod all set up and ready to go, it was time to try and complete the bestiary. However, at the time of recording this, you literally couldn't complete the bestiary. There was certain fish that you simply just couldn't catch. I think it was a bug or something. So here's a little montage of what I did manage to catch. Alright, so the last thing we need to go ahead and do is figure out this puzzle over here. Now, I just watched a YouTube video on it, and apparently we need to get 2 players. One person to stand here with a glass diamond, and the other person to stand over on this other pressure plate with a glass diamond. So I need to go ahead and grab my next account to get all the way up here, give them one of these glass diamonds, and then we should be able to complete the Northern Expedition by getting this final rod. So let me quickly go ahead and grab my main account, bring him over, and I think I'll gift myself some of the brand new Game Pass stuff as well. Okay, so over on the other account, the one that has all the Robux on, there is this Frost Moriner. We're going to go ahead and gift this over to Noobfault as well, if it wants to let us gift it over. Apparently, the gift buttons don't seem to work. And, oh, I didn't realize a couple of these were limited. Oh no. Okay, well, this one was 0 out of 2,000, which is expired, which isn't much good. There's a Fishmas speedboat, a holiday steamboat, but okay, well, I've missed out on the good one there. Alright, so fingers crossed the other account can get over here and we don't freeze, because that's the only problem. I couldn't actually afford the winter cloak over here. But by the looks of it, we should be able to just get over here, and then we're both going to hold these diamonds, and then it's going to be like a cool anime scene where we just blast each other with sunlight from diamonds. That sounds really odd. But anyway, so here we are. We have to use a sundial totem because it does need to be day. Hence, you need a bit of sunlight to come through. But let's grab our glass over here. Let's go ahead and stand on here. So there is 1. And let's get our other account. There is 2. And as you can see, we are now blasted this thing away. We are melting the ice. And that means we should be able to go ahead and get our final fishing rod. There we go. Right. Cool. And the final fishing rod, let's go ahead and make this big screen for us. Final fishing rod is called the crystallized rod over here. Here are the stats for it. And there we go. That has been the Northern Expedition complete.